Hi, it's Brittany. Welcome to our next hamstring stretch. Today, we are going to talk about our posture. I know that normally we just think about our legs and we want to crank our legs up here, but look what happens if we're trying to do a leg balance, like hold our leg, but we have, see if my posture is like this, we're most likely going to fall over, right? We need to have good posture so that when we lift our leg and pull it up to our face, we can find the center, just like if we were to be standing like this on one leg, and this leg can do anything else, but we need to find the strength in the bottom of the butt right here, like right underneath your tushy. That's where you need to really, we need to get a little bit stronger there to be able to balance here, and then to be able to hold that leg. And if like our flexibility is pulling against us and it wants to go like this, we have to pull that up. We can, I'll give you some forgiveness in the bottom leg. You can bend that, because I would rather you have a long spine and a leg, wherever it's gonna be, than this picture. There's no way you're gonna succeed if that's the leg hold in your solo, right? So we're gonna start out with the Rocket combo. So this is just something they do, at least my friends say they do in between shows or when you start to get kind of cold. So we're just gonna do plies, and you can rest your hands right on your knees. Just gonna start warming up our hips a little bit. I want you to pull that tummy in while we're here. Engage the inner thighs. Start squeezing them together so that we're not like this, but we're squeezing those legs together, already making our body hot, okay? Because that's how we're going to increase our flexibility at a faster rate. And I'm not about wasting my time, right? Neither are you. So pull that tummy in. You can slow it down if you want, but we're just starting to warm up the backs of those legs. My core is activated and my inner thighs are starting to burn already. Okay? Good job, guys. And now you can give yourself a little bit more mobility there, right? Okay, very good. We're almost done. Roll it up, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna step it forward in a lunge and step it back together, because we gotta warm up our muscles before we just pop down in a split, right? So we're gonna step out to a deep lunge. See, my body is in a straight line, working that posture today. We're not like this, straight line, and I'm pushed back, 2 feet together. Good posture, let's go. Tendu, squat, brush, together. Inner thighs work, tendu, squat. Back, that's 3 and 4. Squeeze your tushy when we're standing there. Squeeze up, 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 up. 5, down, back, in, and 6, down. Good job. And 7, and 8. Think about that posture, squeeze nice and tight. Second side, goes tendu, brush, it's a dégagé, excuse me, and dégagé. Land, push back on it. Maybe we need to start a little slower on the second side if you need to find that lunge, because we didn't do that. Another one pretty slow. Down, squat, push back. Here we go. 4, down, push, back, brush, land. Still long body, down. 2 more. This is a full body workout right here. It's not just a squat. Yeah, that was activating our feet, warming up the soles of our feet. We felt that the squat came back in, pulled up underneath that booty, which is starting to strengthen this that I was talking about, right? Very good. Okay, we're gonna step to the side like a sumo squat, okay? We're going to step together, step, point. Tummies are in, together, step, point. Down and up to warming this up, warming up those big muscles. 2, 3, try to keep those knees over the toes. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pay attention to your body, tummy tucked. 2, 3, tendu. 1, actually that's like a pique, prick. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, prick. Very good. Reach it forward, touch those toes. Ooh. Get a good deep stretch behind the backs of those legs. Now, we've been warming them up, giving them a little bit of cardio work, which is good. Use your inhale and exhale to bring you closer to your legs. Remember, we don't want to be bouncing like this. We want to move into the stretch and feel the stretch and then go deeper into the stretch. Good, let's take a nice plie. Pull your tummy in while you plie and stretch. Plie again. And stretch. Okay, very good. Rolling up. Now, like I said, this lesson is about posture, right? It's about that long spine. So go to a wall, all right? So if you have a wall, you might need just like a couple inches for your heels, okay? Because, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna fall over like that. Just because then your feet are like kind of behind you because your butt sticks out, right? So you can take a couple inches with your feet. Pull that tummy in. Knees are parallel, and we're just going to pull that leg into our chest, okay? So we can go through passe and give our knee, my legs are slippery, a big hug. Now, this right now is not so bad on my hamstring. It might be if you're looser there. For me, it's killing my glute. It's like a big butt workout, but that's how we're gonna be able to balance, right? So we need to feel that. We need to feel that pocket fire up. And you can use the wall, but you can find that flat line on the wall, or you can just use it so you don't fall over. But I want you to stay there. Oh, sorry. And then try to get off the wall too. Really lift this knee up, pull your shoulders up and back, like you're sticking your chest out. Stick your chest out. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Very good. So remember, that's not about the stretch. We're working that balance right now so that we'll be able to balance on the one leg with a beautiful, flexible leg. Cool. Second side. Here we go. Lift it up like through passe. If you bend down like I am, just make sure you pick your back up again. Shoulders go back. It's quite aggressive. It's very difficult to stretch that bottom knee, but do all you can to fight it. Stretch that bottom knee. Stretch, stretch, stretch. It's really working in that left glute, that supporting leg glute right now. It's good. It's good for you. Then try to pull that knee up a little bit higher into your chest. It's okay if you're getting a little pinch right here in the hip flexor. I get that too. Oh, I almost fell. Oh. See, if you can hold this, if you can't hold this for 10 seconds, there's no way we can hold our leg up to our face for 10 seconds, right? So we got to condition right here. Got to condition our balance. We're going to work on this again in the future lesson. And 3, 2, 1. Woo! Woo, very good. Let's put one of those legs back. Stretch out the front of that hip. That was aggressive. That was intense. And that front hip. Good job, guys. Woo, that was hard. Very good. We're gonna lay down on the ground. I'm gonna grab my mat. Wonderful, we just made it down to the ground. I'm gonna start with something simple, but we did all that work for our booty. Let's take a stretch forward, just relax forward. Walk those arms out. You can point or flex your feet. I'm gonna let mine relax right now. I'm just gonna relax forward, let my body release, be gentle. And then as I inhale and exhale, when I exhale, I go deeper into the stretch. So watch as we go, ready? Inhale, exhale, we make all that room. And we go all the way down. Okay, so we're all the way down in the stretch. You're doing a wonderful job. And your hips and behind the legs should be pretty warm now. If they're not, just still ease your way into it. Put those feet a little more together. Now, while you're here, watch your feet. Are they sickling? Like I said, we don't ever want to sickle our feet. Not because it's just ugly, it is ugly, but because if you go into a jump and your foot is sickled and you land down on it, what do you think is going to happen? Yeah, you're going to break that ankle. So we don't ever want to practice sickling our feet. We want to practice the other and strengthen the opposite muscles of that foot. So I'm just telling you, be aware of your body. And you should have been down this whole time. If your head was up lifting and you were maybe being a little lazy, take another minute, push pause and do it again for yourself, because this is so you can get your splits, right? Very good. Let's take this into our split. So let's take a lunge on one side. We're going to take a lunge on each side and then feel where our splits are at today. Okay, so again, that knee is over the front toe. Back foot is stretched. That back knee is stretched. My hips are getting a little tight here, that back hip, because that leg is in charge of my back leg in my split, right? Let's push back. Feel the stretch in the front leg. Again, inhaling and exhaling, back down. Let's try out that split today. Where are we at? And how does it feel for you? Now, while you're there, see this gut? Pull that gut in. Pull your belly button in. Why would you want to do a split and then let your belly hang out, right? Especially if we have those two-piece costumes on, we want to pull that in, all right? So pull that belly in. Try to square off the shoulders so that we're not practicing this. Yeah, we're practicing where we want our split to be. For me today, my front leg is really, really warm, but my back leg is a little tight. See, you can see this gap back here. So today, I would need a little bit longer of that lunge stretch to stretch out my back psoas here. So what are you feeling? You gotta assess yourself. What are you feeling? And if you're feeling like me, maybe after we're done here, take another minute for that lunge. If that's you. If this is still tight, take another minute for that front leg, okay? Here we go, we're almost done. Second side lunge, and then finishing that second split. Again, make sure you have yourself set up in an awesome lunge. So that front knee is over the heel, the back heel is parallel. We're not like this. And in case you have any confusion over the lunge stretch, I have a video, a dance tip on YouTube that really breaks down the lunge, okay? Lift it up. You can close the legs a little bit. We got 1 minute to go here. You can square off those hips. See right here, my hips are open, and now I'm squaring them off. Back down to that lunge to finish in that split. Belly button comes in. Oof. Stretch, front foot is stretched. Belly button comes in again, remember, once we get down there. Find your beautiful split. Now, if the front foot, like I said, is sickled or in a bad position, fix it now. Look at, I'm not even stretching my foot, but I'm at least practicing the arch where I want that foot to be. And then I'm gonna stretch it. You should stretch it. But we shouldn't be practicing like this. If you're feeling, you know, sometimes we're like, oh, I just don't want to point my foot right now. Then you still need to at least point the arch and work on that arch. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, guys. Thank you so much for working on your posture with me. We're gonna have that leg stretch and we're gonna be able to hold it for 30 seconds, for a minute. Amazing. Thank you. Good job.